Okay, what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and do this little song called The Summer Song by Chad and Jeremy. In November, we're going to have a meetup that's going to be the British Invasion. We're going to do all songs from the British Invasion. So Chad and Jeremy were in that era. So it's a easy song. The verses are really, really simple. Then we get into a little area that has a couple of different kind of things. But for now, the verses have the chord of C, G, F. Now, on the chord sheet, on the song sheet, it says to go to a G after the F. I'm going to go to a G7 because it's easier and it sounds perfectly fine because I'm in the key of C. Okay? So for the first three verses, that's all we're going to use. Nothing hard there. Okay? So here we go. Trees swaying in the summer breeze, showing off their silver leaves as they go by. Soft kisses on a summer's day, laughing all the cares away, just you and I. Sweet, sleepy winter summer nights, gazing at the distant lights in the starry sky. So there's nothing hard there. That's the first three verses. You just use a couple of chords and it's not bad. But now we have, I don't know if it's a bridge or a chorus, I don't really know, but we have a couple of different things we have to do here. First we have an F chord, then I'm going to go to a G7, even though it says a G, a C, and an A minor. We have a D minor, you have an E minor, and I think those are all the chords that you need to know, all right? But we have a couple of little things that we have to be able to be aware of in this. So I'm going to play it, all right, and then I'll explain it, okay? They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall, but don't you know that it hurts me so to say goodbye to you? Wish you didn't have to go. Oh, no. All right, so the first thing is on the second line where it says autumn leaves must fall, and there's an A minor there. You're going to do that A minor for 4 counts plus 1. So that makes 5 counts altogether. Then you're going to be silent on count 2 and 3 of the second set of 4, okay? And you're going to hit the G chord on the 4th count. 1 count, G, 1 count on that 4th count, and then you go right away to the C. Alrighty, so it's going to be, let me see. Must fall, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you got to hit that G on that 4th count, and it's only 1 strum, and then you switch to a C chord. Alrighty, so I'm going to do those 3 lines, okay? They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. 2, 3, 4. Don't you know that it hurts me so? All right, so like where it says the A minor on fall, you're going to do 1 full set of 4, Then you're going to do 1 strum, and that's the 1 count of the next set of 4. And you're going to be silent on 2 and 3. Then you're going to hit that G chord on the count 4. Get off of it right away because you have to hit the C chord for the next 1. Alrighty? So I'm going to do that again. They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. 2, 3. But don't you know that it hurts me so to say goodbye to... Here's the next hiccup. All right, you have to do E minor. So you have to get to the E minor from the D minor. And you do 2 strums on the E minor and 2 strums on the F. So you have to get from that D minor to the E minor to the F. So if you can only hit that D minor to say goodbye to you. If you can only hit that D minor for 1 count and get to your E minor, because that's something we haven't done before, is getting from a D minor to an E minor, then do it that way until you can get easily from the D minor to the E minor. So we're just going to play that section now, okay? They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. But don't you know that it hurts me so to say goodbye to you? Wish you didn't have to go. That's the end of the hard part, but I'm going to call the hard part. Then you go back to another verse, When the Rain. Then we have an instrumental, and the instrumental is the hard part, okay? So you have to be pretty good with because you can't fluff it by not singing, okay? So we're going to do it from the top, okay? So it's verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, easy. Then we have this bridge thing, I think, okay? A little tricky. Then we go back to verse 4. The instrumental is the tricky bridge thing. And then we have the ending, verse 5, okay? All right, from the top. All right, summer song. Trees swaying in the summer breeze, showing off their silver leaves as we go by. Soft kisses on a summer's day, laughing all our cares away, just you and summer song.